Hello, beauties. Welcome to Moms Unboxed, a podcast where I unbox with you the how-tos, tips, and tricks to empower women to upgrade relationships, intimacy, and parenting. I'm your host, Melanie Caroline, a multi-dimensional woman, life coach, lover, and mom who's made a lot of fucking mistakes. If you want to live a sensual and liberated life, you've come to the right space. Don't forget to follow Moms Unboxed because you don't want to miss an episode. Hello and welcome to another week of Moms Unboxed. I hope y'all mamas are having a fabulous week, and if you're not, I trust that it'll turn around for you. Okay, I don't really get into TV shows too much. Yes, I did jump on the bandwagon of Bridgerton, but I didn't think that I would find something else so soon until I was looking for some background noise and I came across Inventing Anna, a Netflix series, limited time. If you haven't tuned into it and you like this little investigation type of little drama, it's a good show. Towards the end of the season, it really caught my attention more to see how Anna's character really morphs into a very toxic person. Now, who is Anna? If you have not seen this show, she is a character whose wit and tenacity is perceived as admirable to those with loaded pockets, but those same individuals with endless money to spend are deceived. If there's a big lesson in this Netflix series, it's be careful who you trust. No doubt, not everybody is your friend. Anna came into Manhattan just making a huge impression. She dressed the part. She acted the part. She was confident. She was brave. She was courageous. She had so much power and gave no fucks. And unfortunately, that no fucks kind of carried over into her friendships. And that's what I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about friends who can be toxic. Let's dive into this and unbox this shit. Not only is Anna recognized in the show as a Manhattan boss, but she's also a great example of what not to do when it comes to friendships. Anna Delvey, a female leader, boss, power energy, like I said, who really deceives everyone that she runs into in Manhattan, including the hotel rooms that she stayed at. One example of Anna deceiving a hotel, which she deceived many throughout the show, but one example is the 11 Howard, where she gets particularly attached to an employee who then treats her like her personal assistant. But Anna is like tipping with $100 bills. Anna forms within these relationships is that she's super nice to her friends. She wants to buy them things. She takes them to spa nights. She takes them to spas, celebrates, takes them to parties. And she really shows love for them through purchasing them gifts. And right, I mean, if I had a friend that made it rain with some money and bought me things, I would be so appreciative. And some people do that because it actually does authentically makes them feel good and makes them happy, which she does explain in the show. Purchasing things and taking her friends on trips makes her feel good. But towards the end of the season, things flip majorly. You know, she becomes self-centered, manipulative. She's not supportive. She is literally gaslighting. She denies people's realities to fit her own narrative. In one of the episodes, you know, she took her friends out on a trip. She does not have the ability to pay for the trip, so her friend pays for the trip. Next thing you know, the friend has upwards of $60,000 of purchases just from this trip. And Anna just makes her friend feel like crap for it. Makes her feel like she's a baby and she's crying for nothing and that she has a business to run. She don't have time for none of this drama. And it was just god awful, like so disrespectful. and so much blaming and not taking accountability. So this is a part about having friends who do take accountability, who are honest with you. And if they are providing you with gifts or a spa day or gifting you with some of those things, that they're not purchasing your friendship. And it was almost like Anna Delvey was, buying her friends. And when she had no more money to buy the friend, she wanted nothing to do with them. She completely treated them like they were dog shit. Yeah, it was just crazy watching this transpire, going from oh, everyone loves her, till she fucking becomes a cuckoo bird in a cuckoo nest. She really does just flip a switch. And so when you are building friendships, you want to make sure that you are able to have open communication with your friend, that you're able to express yourself. And if there is some type of discord, that you're able to share how each of you is feeling without gaslighting, without blaming, without getting defensive. Because these are all traits of toxic communication. And if you and your friend start your conversations this way or end up in conversation this way, maybe really evaluate how you can improve your communication by just really listening to your friend and listening to their perspective, validating their feelings, which means that you're not making it your fault by validating that, your friend's feelings are hurt. Being able to work through those things. What Anna should have done in one of the episodes when her friend was really in heartbreak over this money issue. I'm trying not to divulge too much for you folks who have not seen it. I've probably already told you too much, but in that moment, Anna, using her as an example of what not to do, should have listened to her friend Rachel's feelings, understood that she put Rachel in a very, very sticky situation. $60,000 is no joke. But Anna could have been listening to her friend Rachel, validating her friend Rachel without being defensive, without turning it around on her and making her the problem, which is something that Anna did during that scene, was everything was Rachel's problem. Being able to witness each other in a friendship is so important. And not even just in a friendship, witnessing anyone that you are involved with who's in your life, being able to witness them. Oh, the gift of witnessing, just being able to talk to someone who can sit back, listen, and you can just feel safe to express. That is such a powerful, beautiful gift that you can give someone. Highly recommend it. And it does take practice to get there. So the person being witnessed, can realize how much learning, time, and effort it takes to be able to just sit back and witness. I witnessed someone just recently for 8 hours. The situation was just heartbreaking, but I just listened, and they just had the ability to talk. That is such an amazing thing that you can do for a friend. I wanted to point out, Anna was being so dishonest throughout the show. Now, I haven't finished it, so I have no idea what the ending looks like, but I'm nearing the ending, and it's just there's so much dishonesty, there's so much lying, and at least that's what they want us to believe, right, as a viewer, is that there's so much lying and dishonesty going on, but we really don't know. Okay, I won't give it away. I won't spill the beans. Okay. So dishonesty, making sure that you have a friend that is honest with you, honest within their life. And it's okay not to divulge your life, need to share what you want to share. But if you're going to share, be honest about it. Don't create distrust, because that really dissolves the friendship quickly. Trust is a key component to having a good friendship. And you want to trust your friend. You want to be able to feel safe to divulge things. But if you have a relationship based on dishonesty, that's just not going to work. The other trait that Anna exhibits like super well is creating drama to get her way. So that's a part of manipulation. When someone points something out to you that is your fault and you don't want to take accountability, it's that person creating drama to deflect from themselves, to seek pity, and not take accountability. It goes back to accountability, really. Like, if you are creating drama, you are thriving in some type of conflict. You're not able to be happy. You're not able to take accountability. People who create drama struggle with just having a peaceful life. And Anna's life was a bit chaos, at times. But instead of taking accountability or coming to terms with situations that were arising, she created drama. One good example from the show is that Anna wanted to stay at her trainer's hotel, and the trainer said, no way. I mean, she was trying to get her freak on that night. She's like, no, I have someone in the room. You cannot stay. And as Anna was walking away, it was, well, I'm really scared and I feel unsafe and I'm really scared of what I might do to myself tonight if I'm left alone. Like, that is the highest call for help when someone is like actually in suicidal ideation. But in Anna's case, it was, well, what other bone can I throw to the trainer that would get her attention? What is her biggest weakness and what does she care about the most so that I can use that against her to get my way? And that shit's just fucked up. You should not do that. So being able to recognize when you're surrounding yourself with people who create drama, who might create conflict or over-exaggerate issues or stir up trouble or talk smack about you to your other friend behind your back. Please don't spend your time with people who act like this, who create drama and conflict, who don't respect you and talk shit about you. You deserve better friends if this is the case. Seriously. Anna was not a good friend for numerous reasons. She was manipulative, dishonest, disrespectful, created drama, blamed other people for shit she created. She was manipulative. She gaslit. These are all traits that you don't want in a friend. Like, you really don't. Good people have a big heart. And those people who have a big heart often don't see the truth. Like her friend Rachel. Her friend Rachel wanted so badly to believe that she was going to get paid back, that Anna was a good friend, that Anna was a good person. And Rachel had a big heart. It's people like Rachel who get taken advantage of. And there are Rachels out in this world who want to believe that their friends can be better, can do better. But in the meantime, while you're holding out hope, you're getting shat on and you're getting your feelings hurt. And sometimes we just have to let go of those type of friends. It's okay that friends don't last forever, especially ones that are toxic, who are unkind, who are dishonest. It's okay to let those people go so that you can make room for new friends, especially as a mama. Okay, can we talk about this for a second? It is so freaking hard to find friends who are moms, let alone like in the same age group. Your children are like in the same age group. I'm a part of this moms group, and it's like amazing moms, but they all have babies or toddlers. And I'm like, where are the moms with the like middle-aged kids and the teenagers? Like, if you're out there, holla. But it is so hard to find friends. But what we don't need is to keep the friends around that are not healthy for us. Like literally let them go, release them, and find yourself friends that align with you, who align with your values and morals, the people who are going to respect you, people who are going to hear you and communicate with you. Like those are the type of mama friends you need. I really do. Hope you find some mama friends. And I'm putting that out there too. I just met a friend actually this past weekend. It was actually really cool. Her and I were waterboarding together. Our kids were hanging out. It was really cool. Cheers to releasing the friends that don't benefit us and calling in the ones that will. So if you have not watched Inventing Anna and you want something in the background, because it's a lot of talking, but you can like listen to it, you know? And there's just so many other things within Inventing Anna, like women's empowerment. You're seeing the journalist reclaim her name. She literally sacrifices so much to reclaim her name because of one mistake she made years prior that had been following her throughout her journalism time. And you get to see that throughout the show. And she goes through like extremely drastic measures to reclaim her name. It is crazy and it's powerful. It's admirable. I don't know that I would go as far as she did, but I get why she did. And again, I don't want to divulge too much, but damn, what a fucking badass that character is in this show. There's just so much about this show regarding women rising, women in power, women being bosses, women reclaiming themselves. If you really want to watch a show with these type of narratives, Inventing Anna is a good one. And I'm actually pretty eager to watch. I think I have 2 episodes left. So I don't know. And is Anna lying? I really don't know. But was she lying about many things? Yes. But the overall thing, to be determined, y'all. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I really enjoy talking about Inventing Anna and all the like women roles that are being played here, and mostly around like friendship and what to look for and what not to look for. And knowing that if you do have friends who are just not for you, it's okay to let them go. It's okay to have healthy relationships. Like, I just don't even tolerate a toxic relationship anymore. Once you've been through that shit, like to the nines, like I have, it's just not even a possibility for me. I sense the energy. I see the red flags very early on, and I don't even attract it anymore, to be honest. Like, it's just kind of crazy when you work on your energy, what type of people you will start attracting. I'm so glad you took the time to unbox this with me this week. And I will talk to y'all next week for another episode of Moms Unboxed. Don't forget to hit that follow button. Until the next time, sunshine. Thank you again for joining me for another episode of Moms Unboxed. If you have a topic or relationship question, connect with me at I am Melanie Caroline. And don't forget to follow Moms Unboxed. May you live a liberated, sensual, and unboxed life. I'll be chatting with you next Wednesday for another episode. Until the next time, sunshine.